go so country then. Let's find out. What just happened?
J-Bug, you want to go first?
No, I said we'll go down in order of the Discord call, otherwise it'll be too confusing.
I don't have a second monitor.
I can see it though.
Then you take lead.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, Alice.
Hi. So I was teamed with Madeline. So Maddie and I had a great time in caves, and then when it came to the fight, someone like...
Did you say you had a great?
We had a great time in the caves. We found like so much gold and enough diamonds. Not a lot, but enough. But then someone like tried to kill me with a trident, and I ran under the dirt. And
I wonder who that was.
Was it you? Oh my gosh.
Possibly.
But then I saw like 2 lightning strikes and saw a death, and I was like, let's go that way, because we were trying to get away from the person shooting us with trident, and we ran right into Gaming Star, I believe, and he murdered us. Or she, I don't know. We were murdered. Very, very brutally.
I can't say that I'm surprised by the result of that after Gaming Star.
I'm not surprised either. It's okay. It was fun though.
Naughty gaming.
Yeah, naughty gaming.
B, your turn.
I mean, we had a really good UHC. It took us ages though, didn't it, to like get going? I feel like it was like 3 episodes in and we were still like, do we have any diamonds?
We spawned in a snow biome, and then we found M and Phoenix.
Yeah, and we were scared of you. I don't know why. You made me scared of them.
Well, I thought they were gonna come and kill us because they went down the cave early. So then we ran, and then we got lots of gold. Didn't find diamonds for a while, and then found loads of diamonds, and then found someone's cave, and then came up, found lots of scary people and avoided people. Eula jumped behind me and like knocked me over. I don't even know what happened there. And then who else did we fight?
I was fighting, was it Jesty? And he started swimming away, so I just left him and I was like, yeah, whatever. But then I realised he was on like 1.5 hearts and someone was trying to steal my kill. I don't know who it was that was trying to kill him, and I swam so fast just to get that last hit on him. I feel like if I swam that fast in real life, I'd weigh like half my current weight.
And then Katie came at 0-0, and I tapped her once, and she just flew off and poofed. It was funny. Okay. And then who else was it? That's it, right?
You killed Mermix. And I killed... Who did I kill first? It was before Jesty. I didn't kill Jesty first. I killed someone else. Who did I kill?
Oh, and then we had an epic fight with Beanie, and then Falker came there, and then we left. And then that's where we saw like 10 people at once fighting, and everyone just died to Gaming Star. So we just sat there for 10 minutes getting apples.
Maybe Jesty was the first person. I don't even know. I don't remember. It was like all of Blair, wasn't it? I don't remember who I killed. Sorry. I got 4 kills, I think, because at the end we were watching for a really long time as that last fight was going on and on and on. And our episode, I think it was quite funny because there was a point where we're just like, right, that's it, and we just like ran. And then it ended up with me, you, Gaming Star, all trying to hit Dakota at the same time to kill them, didn't we? I got the last hit. Yeah, I also shouted something in my video that we have to cut out, which feels just very kindly
well, I feel like Phoenix
part of it.
Phoenix brings the worst out of you.
She really yeah, it's true. And because I literally shouted it at Gaming Star, I literally I feel like the best way to describe it was that I don't know, I just went crazy on Gaming Star, didn't I? And then I suggested that, you know, that thing that I suggested that we have to cut out. And I didn't mean to, I promise. And then we won. My favourite part of the UHC was defacing Phoenix's house, just saying. Okay. You're welcome, Phoenix. Who's next? B-Wolf.
So I was teamed with Game. We started off really, really well. We found a desert temple. He got a book from the off. We had a village as well. And every single cave we were going into, there's just a lot of skeletons. Us being like, have we been here? This is not our cover. And then when we surfaced, we ran into old car, and we tried fighting, and then we decided to dip. And then we got in a boat, and we were going to, and it was just like every single person we were into. It was just like, oh my god, that's B. Hell no, go away. Oh my god, there's Ashley. Nope, 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 nope. And then we went to Ashley in Sydney, and gaming killed Ashley. And then I was just on a goose run from Sydney.
I was on a goose.
Yep. I was just running around in circles. And gaming was just trying to chase her, and I was on one heart, and I was just screaming, keep running, and then I died.
How riveting. Well, GG. Gaming Stars, anything you want to add to your team's perspective?
I mean, before we killed Ashton and Sydney, we were only helmet and boots, diamond. And so we had bad gear. And after those kills, I was full diamond, so... Yeah.
Yeah, you really carried me.
Also, I had two stacks of gold, but I didn't use.
Okay. We had like 2 stacks of gold that we couldn't use because we had no apples, like ever, so that was good. My cat has just done a really big poo and it really smells. So, Candy, you can go on while I deal with this.
Okay, so I was teamed with Hope, and basically, we found diamonds like first episode. I think really lucky. But she died episode 2. I died episode 3, like 15 minutes after she died. I was shot by a skeleton into lava, but even though it said I was shot by a skeleton, I actually died to lava. Oh. And then she burned to death, not having a water bucket. She had lost her water bucket. And basically I died with 18 diamonds before I could even use them. I was so cheesed. So yeah, basically that's my game.
GG. Okay, Dakota.
Hello. It was so overwhelming to be asked to join and do things, get the texture pack, load of Minecraft, get everything set up. It was so overwhelming. But it was fun teaming with Doggy. It's fine. But it was fun. Wasn't the best at diamonds. Didn't have the best mining experience. Found someone's mine shaft. They missed many diamonds. And
They did.
we went to the surface and just everyone swam everywhere and everywhere. Then we killed someone and Doggy got a kill.
Yeah, I killed Spawn. However you say his name. And then, like, all of a sudden, Percy and Fox just came out of nowhere and I got annihilated. Oh yeah, I took your anvil. I saw it and I didn't want anyone else to use it, so...
Oh, I also found a spawner, and it had a music disc. So, once I killed someone and they dropped diamonds, I went back to Phoenix's house and played some great tunes that no one seemed to like.
No one else played it.
Then Gaming Star, oh my gosh, how much healing did when I started with 6 golden apples. If you're still here.
What did you have?
What did you start with? Because I started with 6 golden apples. 20. You see, 20? I said 20.
Okay, and Isaac.
Hello. I was teamed
Hello.
with
We have a
Eula.
story. We have a story to
We have
tell.
a story. Okay, so at the beginning of the UHC, we found sugarcane. We were thinking we got pretty lucky, and then we found a village
You're
with
right next to us.
with a blacksmith and a librarian, so we got
Oh yeah, we
books
ran
and-
straight past you guys at the start, didn't we?
I
We
don't
did?
know.
Yeah, I think Logan said hi to you, right, Logan?
No, that was we saw Phoenix and no, it was
No,
Hope.
but we ran past
Hope and
them.
Candy.
Yeah. It was Hope and
And then we saw Phoenix.
And it,
then
Yola, do you want to tell them
So
what
we
you
were feeling really good because we're like, oh, we have all these books. Oh, we found all this sugarcane. Oh, we found all this leather. Oh, we found this village. This is great. We have obsidian. We can start enchanting it right away. And then I saw someone on a hill, and I panicked, and I backed up into a ravine. So we were separated for a bit. And then when we reconvened, we were still feeling pretty good. I was scared because my health was low, but we were feeling good. And then, what did we find? Did we find like diamonds right away, or was it a dungeon?
We found a spawner. A
Oh
zombie
yeah,
spawner.
so we found a spawner, and we looted that. We found a bunch of diamonds. We were feeling super good, and we were having a great time. And then, and then we walked into a cave. And we got attacked by 2 skeletons and 2 creepers in a small confined space, and that's how Isaac died.
Sorry, Eula.
And then I was left by myself, and it was great. I still did great. I found lots of diamonds all by myself, and then I found another spawner. I did find a mine shaft too, and I think I found someone's mine because it had torches in it, so I ran away. And then I fought Logan, and it was really, but I lost because I suck. But I had like prot 3 on all my armor except my boots, and
You
I
were
had to
so
pick up 4
stacked.
swords. I know. I forgot to make a shield, so I think if I had a shield, I might have been able to beat you. But
Yeah, because I just beat.
I just forgot, and by the time I remembered, it was too late.
Yeah.
GG. Fizz.
Okay, so my Sydney was like kind of like normal. I didn't really find anything. Actually, I don't even think I like got a gapple, but yeah. Something good happened. I found Kawaii's team in like episode 2, but like I didn't die because I ran away. But yeah, that happened. And yeah, and then I was like slaughtered by Alexa, so that's fun.
Well, that's good. Jack. Oh, sorry, Iris. First.
Yes, how
hello.
did you die?
Do you really want to know?
I
Yes,
already
do.
know. I read
really-
the chat.
Gravity! That's what killed me. Gravity. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So, Speculai spawned right next to a village that has a blacksmith and a library, and we got attacked basically with books. And later on, we went underground, and before we could even get iron for us, I got. Well, Flake was fighting a skeleton, and I basically body blocked her, and I got all the arrows in myself, so I was down to 2 hearts. I had to use a starting apple. Episode 1 ended, and episode 2 we found a ravine with a lot of stuff. And I basically gave Spec my water to save time, and I went to grab some more water by climbing up a waterfall ravine, and something's grace ejected me from the waterfall. And I was at 4 hearts plus 2 hearts of absorption. So I instantly died from fall damage. That's my story. It's Spec's story is that she's not here, but I believe that she mostly did fine. She came up with some ideas that I wouldn't have come up with it on my own. And I think she got a kill. I don't remember who she killed though.
She did.
It was Phoenix. I think she killed Phoenix, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do think it. Yeah.
And then she got killed by Kawaii's team. And that's the end of our story. I mean, I died in the middle of episode 2. This is my first time dying in a recording in PvE.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you always lost to the end. It was
Yeah.
episode 2 or 3.
Yeah, normally for me to kill you.
Yeah, it was in the middle of episode 2. I was expecting to last to episodes 3 and probably die to early PvP. But no, and Spec actually outlived me and accomplished far more that I would have. Yeah.
GG.
Well done.
Jack, what about you?
So, I was teamed with Finn. We got like goodish gear. The only fun thing that happened was when we died. I think it was episode 6. I know, it's kind of sad. We went into mid before, I think it was like right at the very start of episode 7 or the end of episode 6, and we both got about a heart each. And then I decided to go into some underwater ravine, and I like swam out of the water. Like the water kind of ended halfway through the ravine or something. So I swam out and then I died of fall damage. And then about Finn died by a pufferfish. So that was great.
A pufferfish?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We both fought until we were about half a heart each. Fall damage and he died to a pufferfish. So very sad. That's about it.
Wow.
GG. J-Bug.
Okay, so I was teamed with Puppy. We found a lot of diamonds, like, and not a lot of apples, but we had a lot of gold. So we found Sky and who was she teamed with? Beanie.
Beanie, yeah.
So me and Puppy, when fighting, we got separated, which was very sad. And then that's how she died, because she dropped all of her stuff in like the ocean. I killed Deane, which I'm very sorry. And then I killed Percy because I thought she wasn't fighting anyone, so I just like set her on fire. And then I killed Volk, I think, with my sword. And then I was fighting Logan, and then he came up and like slapped me in the butt.
I took over. I was like, not today.
And that's how I died, fortunately. I had how many stacks of gold? Like 5 or 6 stacks of gold. It was very interesting. That's how, like, I got those from killing everyone.
Jeez.
I think that's it.
Do you have anything else to add, Puppy?
I mean, I guess when my turn arises, I mean, I do, but yeah.
We've been doing it so that if the teammate goes, you can go too.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't like catch on to that. Okay. I mean, everything is pretty much like correct, except for like when we got separated, I ended up having to fight in the ocean for like 7 minutes, and my sword disappeared. Like, I didn't like drop it. I didn't hit the drop button, so I don't know where it went. And then my trident never returned to me, even though I put loyalty on it. So
Yikes.
I lost all of my weapons, and of course, I completely forgot all of like things that drop in the water float now. So I was on the bottom of the ocean searching. And I feel bad for mermaids because they were like following me. And I ran out of golden apples because I was dying from drowning and getting hit when I had no weapons to fight back. So I resorted to trying to fight with a stone axe because that was the only thing I had, and we were in the middle of the ocean. So, yeah. And I died, obviously.
We had a very good game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great
very
game.
Stressful.
Yeah. I think, like, the most stressful part was not even the last fight. It was when we were in the caves. We saw Sky and Beanie, and it was like we saw them at almost like the beginning, and then we ended up finding them again, and we were like, should we go? Like, I don't know if we should go. We don't really want to kill them because like
we want them to do well in a UHC.
yeah. Plus, like, it looked like they were already fighting. Like, we couldn't really tell because like they were both 4 hearts down.
And because we heard the tridents everywhere.
Yeah. So it was like really confusing, and yeah, but yeah, that was our game. I think it went pretty well, pretty successful. Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed in myself though.
Your inventory may have been full, or
well, it wasn't full, but then they disappeared from my inventory, and I obviously had spaces where they were.
Huh.
So I don't know what happened to them. What?
Do you have an iron sword?
No, I had
we both had sharpness 3 diamonds.
Sharp 3.
That's weird. Because if it was iron, it may have disappeared.
Yeah, no, it was like full, and then it just like disappeared from my inventory. I'm gonna have to go look back at my video though. Like,
I had sharpness 3 fire aspect. My diamond sword.
Gosh.
So did I, and then I made mine into sharp 4 fire aspect. I got a fire aspect 2 book in a chest, so mine was fire aspect 2.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Hershey.
Hi! Story time! We spawned in the desert. It was very terrifying because we couldn't find trees. And then we found the village, and it had 3 diamonds and 2 libraries, and we were crying of joy. Then we found trees finally. Then we went down, and we were able to enchant fully on, the end of episode 1. So episode 2, we enchanted our iron armor. You're like, you know what? We probably won't find any more diamonds after we find the first little batch of diamonds we found. And we're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and try to see if we can get prop for an all iron. So mined around, found a bunch of diamonds around our little lava pool. It was so fun. And then we mined a little more, found 3 ravines, found a mine shaft. It was pretty interesting, fun times. Fox almost died twice by a creeper. Again. And let me see here. When it came to episode 5, we were already we had a full set of diamond armor. We split it between us 2, and then had prop 3 on all of that, and then prop 3 on our iron stuff. And then we were like, you know what? I'm ready to fight. Let's go fight. He's like, yeah, let's go fight. Came in, went to 0-0, and then we saw Chatty and somebody else was fighting. Don't know who she was fighting, but we intrude. I'm sorry. But then we saw Kui, and I was like, oh no. I was like, Fox, we gotta fight him. He's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, we got this. And then we went in. I killed Chatty, he killed Kui, and then Fox turned around and saw Sky. He didn't want to kill her at first, and then he's like, you know what? Just kills her. I was like, oh my god. It was very interesting moments of time. And then we were separated for a little bit. Then we went back together, and then I don't know who else I killed next. I know I killed you. I'm sorry about that. Dakota, I almost had you.
Yeah, I saw that.
You ran! But that's normal. That's Dakota's runs. And let me see here. And then when I went to go type in chat, Dakota came out of nowhere and entered the fight me and Fox were doing. And I was like, wait. I was like, yeah, Dakota, what are you doing? Don't get in the middle of the fight. And then turned around, saw Jay fucking died.
I'm sorry, I thought you weren't fighting anyone.
No, I was typing in chat.
I apologize. I'm really sorry.
I had a heart and a half. It was bad times. Had no more healing. We couldn't find apples for the life of us. For some reason. Apples were hard.
I was like, well, Hershey's alone. I can just kill her easily. But then I looked at Tab and I was like, you're at 1.5. I felt really bad. So I was like, oh, was she fighting anyone? So I was like, oh gosh.
I was helping Fox. Since when Fox was trying to heal, I was like, okay, let me take over. But he was very determined with you for some reason. It was very interesting. He was a determined boy to kill things.
I feel bad for everyone that I killed. I think I killed people. I am so sorry.
This is probably the most amount of kills I ever had in UHC and made me happy on the inside.
Yeah, you did great.
Wait.
Pedro.
Hi guys, I'm Pedro.
Hello.
As you know, I am the self-proclaimed Doc Minecraft community, which is why I am wearing this lovely skin with Swarovski crystals. It's PG water. And I decided to go for a political skin with also a fun aspect to it because I'm water. And I thought I'd take this time to talk about Plastic Oceans UK because obviously I'm polluting the ocean. Plastic Oceans UK have been experts on the issue for a decade, and they're trying to solve the crisis of pollution through science, education, and sustainability programs. More than 8 million tons of plastic enter the ocean each year, and it's due to our addiction of single-use items. And it's not an option to let that statistic worsen. And if you would like to help out this incredible charity, there will be links in the description, and we would really appreciate it. Everyone in the Atlantis UHC would really appreciate it if you wanted to help, but you don't have to. It's optional. It's for charity because we love you. My game was kind of boring, so if you want to watch it, you can. But you know, that's optional too. That's all. Bye.
I love that.
Oh my god. Thanks for that.
Okay. Just say welcome.
Donate, everyone.
Oh, thanks, Pedro. GG.
Well, I wrote that down when I was ready. Okay.
Oh my.
Well, Phoenix.
I have been sat here waiting
I'm very
to spew my salt.
Yikes.
Good evening. I'm Jerky, by the way. Right, so we started off really well, me and Emily. We did spawn in the ocean, but right next to a, and then we found like a ton of iron and emeralds, and we found like a diamond because we spent 2 episodes looking for treasure, and I got lost in a boat, but we won't talk about that. And then we found like this big ravine, and as I was mining down into it, there was a creeper, and Emily made this joke about pushing me off into the creeper, and then I accidentally mined the block underneath her, and she almost died. So that was interesting. And then I was having so much bad lag this season, but it wasn't like FPS lag. It was like I'd do something, and then 2 minutes later, I'd be about 20 blocks back from where I was, and I had to redo it all again, which was great. Almost died like a million times because I thought I was running away from something, but in fact, I was just stood there being murdered. So that was great. And then when Em died, I was like, right, I'll just get her stuff, try to enchant the enchanting table, and it just disappeared. And I relogged to try to get it back. No, it was gone. And at this point, I thought, I'm not even going to bother. And I came to spawn and I built a house. And then Spec came along and she looked inside my house, give her a little tour. We had a lovely time. And then she said yes. And then she killed me at the end. And then B burned my house down and someone stole my anvil at the end.
Hey, I put it back and then we burned it down.
Yeah, and then I filled it with gold block.
Yeah.
It was great. It was beautiful. And so the last one is Jared.
No, Sydney.
She has to be skipped.
Oh, yeah, Jared.
My game was very interesting. We had a really good start. We had like, she had sugarcane, she had leather, she got like all the enchanting materials. We both went mining. We found diamonds near the end of the first episode, and in the second episode, she, for some reason, I thought it was hilarious. She thought she'd make a nether portal, so she did, and right when she was about to light it, a creeper came and blew her up. So that was in episode 2, instantly solo. I somehow mined the best UHC I've ever had. I was never this stacked. At the end of it, I had a Prot 2 diamond helmet, Prot 3 diamond chest plate. I ended up having a Prot 4 diamond pants at the end. I had Prot 2 boots because I don't know how tridents work. I thought it might help. I don't know. So I fought a lot of people. I fought at least maybe 4 or 5 teams throughout the whole UHC. I fought Beanie, I know that for sure, and I ended up killing her. I fought, who was it? I fought Gaming Star a lot. I fought Gaming Star like multiple times, and that was fun. I fought Piershy a lot, and then I had 20 gaps to start off like the final match, and I ended up with 0. And then J-Dog just was there, and I was not J-Bug, and I was just like, alright, it's now or never. So I just fought him, and then I died. And that's it.
Well, that's interesting. Did anybody else actually think about putting any proj on their armor, considering obviously Trident spend their throw an armor projectile?
I had Blast Protection 2 on my chest plate.
Oh yeah, because that's going to help you against the projectile.
I mean, creepers.
And yet, here we are.
That was only because I enchanted it so that I could get something on my sword, and I thought, oh, I'll get a diamond one, it's fine. And then the enchanted table disappeared. So,
yeah. Well, lovely jubbly. That's everybody, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you all so much for joining us. I feel like we can just take like a big sigh of relief now, Logan, because this was an absolute nightmare to organise. If you haven't been in an organised UHC by myself or Logan before, step into the middle of the circle.
Wait, if we haven't one.
Haven't been in one of mine or your organised UHCs before. How do you think that went?
That was fantastic. I love it.
I had fun.
Good.
I had
I'm glad.
fun. It was my first 1.13 UHC.
Same.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. I definitely am really happy with how it went, and I'm glad that everybody had a nice time. I'm super proud of what we did, and Phoenix.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, sorry! I forgot to mute my mic. I'm so sorry. I have like a crap ton of flies in my room.
Spraying all the I can just imagine I'm just outroing and you're just stood there just spraying all your bugs.
That's why I muted my mic. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, oh my god. And can I just say a huge thank you, because even though I set up the server and MCProHosting helped with it, Logan did like almost all of the organising for this, and I definitely would not have been able to do this if he had not been here as well. So thank you to Logan as well, because you definitely made it a lot more bearable. And I'm really grateful that you helped me and we did this together, because I really think it went really, really well, and I'm really excited for the next season. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I'm just glad that everyone had fun and there was no saltiness.
Good. All right.
Good.
What are you laughing at, Phoenix?
Except for my saltiness.
Yeah.
You know, I was
you're
actually
always
salty with myself. You know,
I'm not gonna lie.
anyone else.
I thought Phoenix was chuckling because I gave like Logan a big thank you, but he didn't give.
Oh, no.
Thank you. I couldn't do it without you.
I don't want one. I was just kidding. Anyway, thank you all very much, and we will see you hopefully next year for another season. Keep your eyes peeled early next year. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't believe I didn't mute my mic. I'm just